Hi, this is the solutions to the practice graphing test. So read the instructions carefully. It says on the coordinate plane below, label the x-axis. So I'll do that. That's the x-axis. I didn't put arrows here because it's so hard to do that typing, but there should be arrows there. The y-axis, the origin is the point 0, 0. So that will be the origin, and I'll just write here origin. And each of the quadrants, so this is quadrant 1, I'll put Q1 there. Quadrant 2, we label them with Roman numerals in a counterclockwise motion. Quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. And then it says write the coordinates for each of the points A, B, and C. I didn't put that in the test itself, but they're here. So A is 1, 2, 3, 4. So A is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. B is here, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the x direction, and then down 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's 5, 4. And then C is here, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's negative 5, 5. Okay, remember it's always x and then y. Plot and label the following points. So point B is negative 3 in the x, and negative 5, negative 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is point D. Point E is negative 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the y is 4, so that's point E. And point F is 3, 4, so that's point F. Again, I go 1, 2, 3 for x is equal to 3, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, so y is equal to 4. And point G is negative 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, and that's point G. On to problem 2. It says graph an equation, the equation y is equal to 2x minus 3 using a table. As you recall with these, we make a table. I put x, I put 2x minus 3. That's what y is equal to, and then I'll have my ordered pair x, y. So I'm going to pick easy points. So 0's a nice point. So 2 times 0 minus 3. 2 times 0 is 0 minus 3 is negative 3. So one of our points can be 0, negative 3. Another point, let's just choose 1. 2 times 1 minus 3 is 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So 1, negative 1. Let's try negative 1. So with x is negative 1, 2 times negative 1 minus 3. So that would be a negative 2 minus 3 is a negative 5. So we have a point negative 1, negative 5. And then as a final point, let's pick 2. So 2 times 2 minus 3 is going to be 4 minus 3 is 1. So that's 2, 1. I'm going to graph these now. So I have 0, negative 3. I have 1, negative 1. I have negative 1 here, and then negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's y is equal to 5. And then I have 2, 1. Now, these should form a line, and they look like they do. I take it with a straight edge. I'm going to draw all the way through, put arrows on both ends, and so that is my line there. Next problem. It's problem 3. Again, we're going to use a table. So I draw a table again. I have x. I have 3/4 x minus 3. I have y, and then I have x comma y. And Again, choose easy values. I'm going to try 0. So 3/4 times 0 minus 3 is -3. And I get 0, -3. I'm going to choose multiples of 4 here. So I have 3/4 times 4 over 1 minus 3. The 4's cancel. I get 3 minus 3 is 0. So 4, 0 is a point. I'm going to choose -4. So I have 3/4 times -4 over 1. And the 4's cancel. I'm left with a -3, so I have -4, -3. My graph is pretty small here, so I'm only going to make you do 3 on this one. So I'm going to go 0, -3. Remember, x value always comes first. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. And -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, -3. 1, 2, 3. And so I made a mistake somewhere. Let's see what we have. Oh, I didn't put the -3 here. So this is 3 minus 3. This one should be, let's see, -4. So that's going to be -1. -3 minus 3 is a -6. So let's try that. -4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's x is equal to -4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That looks better. So that's my point, -4, -6. Draw a line there, and I have it. Next page. These two are graph the line that goes through the point -2, 3 and has a slope of 2/3. So -2, 3, that's our point, and it has a slope of 2/3. So if I go change in y up to ... here, over 3 here, that's my other point. So this is a +2, +3 for my 2/3 slope. That gives me my other point, and I just draw a line and put arrows on it. Next one is the point -2, -3 has a slope of 2, or 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Or I could go down a -2 over a -1. That would still give me a slope of 2. And I draw the line through it like that. Next page, I have determine the slopes and y-intercepts of lines A and B. Well, to do this, I need to pick a couple points here where they go through grid lines. These intersecting lines are grid lines. Here's a couple points. So I go up 2 over 2. So the slope of line A is 2 over 2, or simply 1. That's the answer. Slope of the y-intercept of line A. This is line A. Again, I didn't put arrows on it, but there's the arrows. The y-intercept of line A is right there. It's 2. Or you can identify that whole point of 0, 2. Slope of line B, that's this line, it goes through, there's a point I can see where it goes through grid lines. Looks like it goes through there also. So it would go, I could go down a -3, so down here, and then over here a positive 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like the slope is -3/4. It looks like the y-intercept here is 1. Okay, now I can write the equations because we know y is equal to mx plus b is the slope-intercept form of the line. All I need to do is know what slope is, and here it was 1, so 1x plus 2 for line A. Or I can simply write that as y is equal to x plus 2. So that's my answer. For line B, it's y is equal to mx plus b. We said the slope is -3/4, so it's -3/4 x plus b is 1. Okay, on to the next problem. Find the slope of each line. And I didn't label these. I did for some of you. The labeling might be a little different. I'm going to call that A, B, C, and D. Yours may be different. The slope of line A is, it looks like it goes through here, and it looks like it goes through here, although it may be a little off. So that's 1, 2, 3 up, vertical change of 3 over horizontal change of 2. Line B is, it looks like it goes through here and here at least, so those are 2 points. Vertical change of -2 over, so down here and then over there, -2 here over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over 7, so it looks like -2/7. Line C is a vertical line. A vertical line has a slope which is undefined. And line D is a horizontal line. A horizontal line has a slope of 0. On to the next page. Graph using slope-intercept form. Do not use a table. The y-intercept on this one is 3. The slope is -2. So down 2 over 1. So again, started with my y-intercept there and then used the slope information secondly. Down 2 over 1. And then draw a line through that. On to the next one. This is y is equal to 2/3 x minus 4. Find the y-intercept here of -4 and then use the slope information. Go up 2, vertical change of 2 over horizontal change of 3, and that gives me that. Okay, put arrows on both ends. Next one, x is equal to -4. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's -4. X is equal to -4 is a vertical line. I'll put it there, and that's my thing. Y is equal to 2. Here's y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2 is a horizontal line that goes through where y is equal to 2. So that's that line. Next line is 2/4 solution to the equation 3x minus 1. What I do is I'm saying x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 4. So I go, oops, I'm sorry, y is equal to 4. So I go here, I go 4, is 4 equal to 3 times 2 minus 4. Or, I'm sorry, minus 1 is the equation. And so I get 4, and that's 6 minus 1. 4 is not equal to 5, so no, it's not a solution. If I plug it in, and here's where x is equal to 3, y is equal to 5. This is 5 is equal to 3 times 3 minus 4. 5 is equal to 9 minus 4, or 5 is equal to 5. So yes, that is a solution. Is this a vertical line or horizontal? It's the, if I subtract the x values, I get a slope, or the y values here, 3 minus 3, I get 0. So 0 over something, and so that's a slope of 0, and so it's horizontal. This one, the y values are the same, so I'm going to get 13 minus 4, I'm going to get 9 over 0. Can't divide by 0, so that's what gives me the undefined. It's a vertical line. Next problem. Graph this inequality. So I'm going to graph it just like I would a line. -3 slope, so let's say down 3 over 1. It's less than, not less than or equal to. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to draw a line through, and that's that. It's less than, so I'm going to shade down. So it's basically all of this area here. Next one, -2 up 3 over 4. So the y-intercept is -2. So I use that information first, then I use the slope information. vertical change of 3 or a horizontal change, I missed it one there, of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives me my other point there. So through those 2 points, that will give me my slope. It's greater than, so I'm going to shade up. We've talked about how you can test it with a point there, but I won't do that in this video. And then the final one, these are systems of inequalities. So this is plus 1, slope of 2, up 2 over 1. It's a less than, or actually it's a greater than, I'm sorry. And so it's going to have a dashed line. I'm sorry, in those last 2 ones, I don't think I put it dashed. They both should have been dashed, though. So I'm going to go there, and it's greater than. So this part's going to be shaded up. And then y is less than, so I go plus 3 for the y-intercept, down 3 over 1. This, again, is going to be dashed. Okay. And this is less than. So let's see, that was that line, and it's less than, so it should be this way. The part that's really going to be here is this part right in here. This is the solution set in here. And this would not be part of the final solution set. So that's the final solution set. Last problem, I'm going to graph this plus 2, 2 over 3. There, it's going to be less than, so I'm going to draw a line there. Oh, that's dashed again. So I'm just going to erase it and put some dashes in there. It doesn't look too dashed. And then y is less than 3. Well, here's y is equal to 3. I'm going to put a dashed line since it's less than 1. So dashed line. Okay, so this was less than this and less than this. So what it's going to be is where these 2 intersect is right here. And that's the end of this video.